What's your last name recording? Can you spell it? You've had that last name for a long time?
Yeah.
No, this was
Oh, your legs are.
like it started since like
Go to Abra, pause for a second.
I have these rashes.
I see my first 5 people have entered silently. They are taking their seat right away. And they're off to a strong start. As soon as you enter this room, the voice is off. See, my first 7 people are off to a strong start. Pause for a second. Let's see how they're doing. So the S is for silent, our T is for take our seat right away. I see Susanna and Milko immediately starting their aim heading due now. Barbara's off to a strong start. Roberto's off to a strong start. Abra is off to a strong start. Ella's off to a strong start. Much better now. At this point, we should be at 100%. So I need to be aim heading to now. You're totally stuck. I got you started on the board. I'll give you a hint to get you started. We're going to check our work at 30. We're going to check our work at 20. We'll check our work at 15. Pencils down in 10. Pencils down 5. Several toys ready to go. Tracking me in 3. Abby's ready to go. Peter's ready to go. Tracking me in 2. Pencils down, eyes right here. 1. side, get yourself to your JRB, it should not be under. Before we check our do now, let's give ourselves a grade for our stroke start. Above the S for silent, please give yourself either a check mark or an X, whether or not you used it. Please show integrity. If you came in silently, give yourself a check mark. If you did not, give yourself an X. For T, take yourself right away. Sorry, take your seat right away. Give yourself a check mark or an X. Aim, heading, do now, check mark or X. So, Chavez, what word should we put with the aim?
And that one we should have wrote in change.
Change, thank you. R is for ready desk. Take a look at your own desk. All you should have is roadmap pencil. Give yourself a check mark or an X. And lastly, for time management, give yourself a check mark or an X. Show me on your fingers how many check marks you have. At this point, it should be 5, but please be honest. How many check marks do you have? All right, let's check our do now. So I got you started with the tape diagram. We see we have 5 apples, we have 1 orange. With the silent hand, can somebody tell me, what is the number we have not used yet? We have 5 apples, 1 orange. What number have we not used yet? Milka. Which is what? 72. I'm gonna point, Jacob, I need eyes. I'm gonna point, I want you to whisper yes if you think that's where I should write 72, or whisper no if it's not where I should write 72. So your eyes need to be here so you see where I'm pointing. Ready?
No.
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 No. Yes.
Everybody write 72 like that. That is our total. With a silent hand, can I have a teammate tell me what division problem will I use to figure out what goes in each box? I got some zesty hands. Whoa, some zesty hands. Andrea, what division problem?
72 divided by 6, because there are 6 boxes.
72 divided by 6, because there are 6 boxes. Who can tell me this? They know this in their head right away. Say it out loud.
12.
12. I'm going to put 12 in every single box. See, Abby's doing this silently. I see Zeus is doing this silently. Roberto's putting 12 in each box. Now the question, I always circle the question, because then when I come back to it, my eyes goes right to what I circled. What is the total amount of apples and the total amount of oranges they have? Let's start with apples. Who can look at this tape diagram and tell me what is the total amount of apples? 100? 60. And this is weird, Abby. I'm gonna call you for this one. If there's just one box, what's the total amount of oranges? 12. Just 12. Good. The last thing, some people, and in a second, Miss Ashton's gonna pass out yesterday's exit ticket. And we're gonna get to see what grade we earned on yesterday's exit ticket. There's some people that did everything right, but they didn't answer the complete sentence. So who's got a complete sentence first? Isai, go ahead. So if I ask you, I'm going to give you a second to think. I'm going to read the question, and you're going to respond. What is the total amount of apples and total amount of oranges they have? Go.
There are 60 apples and there are
Pick up your pencil, write that sentence. I'll repeat it so Isai can write. There are a total of 60 apples and 12 oranges. I'll say it again. There are a total of 60 apples and 12 oranges. As you finish writing, Miss Ashton is going to pass out yesterday's exit ticket. When you get this, you're probably going to have a lot of questions. I will answer your questions. But for right now, just take a look at your exit ticket and keep it on top of your desk. Until you leave, you want to keep it roaming? Look at me. You will see your grade. You're probably going to have a bunch of questions. I'll answer your questions. Just hang on to them for a second. Amber.
I don't know where she's listening.
Yeah, she's
tell you in a second. You're going to see some check marks. You might see some words written. I'll explain all that stuff in a second. Give me a thumbs up if you have your exit ticket. Raise your hand if you don't. Alright, I didn't lose yours. I'll explain where yours is in a second. Okay. Alright, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to solve the exit ticket on the board. Your job, if you did not get a 4, 4 is the best you can get. If you did not get a 4, your job is to follow along on your roadmap where it says ET check. See where it says ET check? You'll be writing everything I'm writing on the board so you know what a 4 looks like. And if you did not get a 4, your goal is to see if you can find your mistake. Okay, you will notice when I grade your exit ticket, I'm not going to write tons of words on it. I circle things and put check marks and stuff like that. But your goal is to see if you can find your mistake. Okay, before we do that, raise your hand if you got a 4. Raise your hand if you got a 4. Let's snap it up for those people. That's a lot of people that got a 4. Awesome. If you got a 4, your job is to still follow along and make sure that you didn't forget this over there. Okay? All right, so you don't have to do it. When Mr. Krieger looked at the school parking lot, he noticed that for every 2 minivans, so I'm starting to imagine this in my head, I've got 2 minivans, there are 5 other types of vehicles. If there are 161 vehicles in the parking lot, how many of them are minivans? Sorry, how many of them are not minivans? You'll notice when I do this problem, I'm underlining important numbers, and I'm circling the question. All right, the good news is almost every single person in this room accurately drew a tick diagram. So I'm going to put M for minivans. I have 2. I'm going to put O for other, and I have 5. I would say almost all of us correctly drew this. If you did not, then you found your mistake. If you did not correctly draw that, you already found your mistake. Give me a thumbs up if you correctly drew 2 and 5 for your tape diagram. Most of us, awesome. Look around, that's awesome. Okay, now my total is 161. So I put my total like that, because that's both together. That's the minivans plus the others. And can somebody tell me what division problem? This is where people started messing up. What division problem do you think we have to use to figure out what goes on each box? So what about 160. You said it backwards. 161 divided by what?
7.
7. This is where I saw the most mistakes. A lot of people divided by 5 because they thought it was just the other. Some people divided by 2 because they thought it was just the minivans. But it's the whole thing. So we're going to divide by 7. And get somebody that did this division problem tell us what they got.